the private missions, and the 25th being Christmas, of course, and then, oh boy, I think it's the 27th is the release day. Whew. Hype, hype, hype. None of these. Ooh, that's okay, but not good. Alright, so big thing is if she drops a 1-drop, I'll consider dropping my 1-drop. If she doesn't, I'll probably let it go. Alright, we're going to let it go. So, what should we got? Oh, Kaleidoscopic Glow is going to be sweet. We're just going to bounce the first thing she plays because I need some draw. Right now my hand sucks. Oh, nothing? Alright, then I don't know what's going on here. So, I think I'm not going to risk anything. I'm going to wait one more turn, and we might commence experiment Kaleidoscopic Glow. We may have to. I don't know what your deck does. I'm so confused. Alright, so that's what we're doing. Cool, we did it. We bounced our 2-drop. Let's see. Next turn's probably going to be Magic Missile and Evo on the Owl. Okay, so with that, I'm actually going to make a kind of substandard play. What we're going to do is play the Earth Essence, and I really want the Magic Missile, but I guess we'll start with Magic Missile. We got to get playing some cards. Okay, we'll play down this Earth Essence, and we'll play down Commence Experiment, and then we'll pass. And then hopefully we'll be able to kill with Magic Owl and Wind Blast next turn. Start ramping up some of those dimension shifts, which are pretty vital. Yo, Albert! Oh man, I hate you. Yeah, but I don't care you exist, so let me see what my spell boost count's looking like. So that does 5 damage, so we'll be able to just Evo the Owl and blast that. Okay. I don't know what this deck is. This seems like just a bad version of an aggro deck at the second. Alright, and then we'll just Wind Blast it away.
So this is the end.
Cool, and now we've got a 4/4. Next turn, we do have... we don't really have any trouble with getting rid of Albert again. So, cool, you got to Evo this, yes. So, it's a 4/5. I'll probably play the expensive Chimera, because right now... yeah, it seems eh. Unless I get anything particularly interesting, in which case I'll play that. So we're really looking for stuff to end the game, because we're doing okay here, but not optimal. I'd love to go for the Golem Assault play. The only problem I have with it is I think I will die, because we've got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 damage coming in. She's got her Evolve points used, but I'm not sure I'm going to be able to defend myself that well. Other options are Chimera and Fiery Embrace, which is another good one, but we are weak after that point to his Mighty Albert. So we're going to go for the Chimera play. And we're basically just going to remove stuff. I will even use this Evolve point, because I think it'll make me much more rock solid against basically anything played. Now we've got Chimera the Second, which will be used against anything, basically Albert the Second is what we're worried about. We've got 2 more turns before Albert the Second becomes a much more major problem. Mostly just that he can't take damage, but that's fine by me. I'm not using that to win the game. Oathless Knight shouldn't be a problem, so we're going to Golem Assault full next turn, which means that we'll take a little bit of damage. We'll take 6 next turn, which is fine, really, because she has no Evolve points left. Does anything change? No. Alright, we gotta just check something real quick. So, we're getting closer to being able to cast Dimension Shift, but we're not there yet. And because we're not there yet, we're just gonna play defense for now. Next turn's looking like I'm gonna have to play the Chimera, which isn't optimal for me, because I would like to be able to kill with my Guardians. But I may have to go Guardian to something. Ah, Albert. How I hate you. Alright, we may still die, but that's okay. Hello, R2. Welcome to you. Welcome. Let's see. We've got several options. Which one is the best? I like evolving Time Worn Mage Levi, which gives us 4 there. 2 Guardians, and playing out the Chimera, because I can go Guardian, Evolve, which is 4 points. 5th point can be the Blast, which I can use either on one of these guys, or I actually think it would be better suited to just deal 4 with this to that, use the 3 points to kill that off, Evolve Charge into that, play down my 2 golems, protects my health totals well enough. So, welcome Romeo. So, we're going for this play. Okay, we get rid of that. Okay. 1, 2. And then we'll heal just a smidge. Alright, so we are in trouble. And we should be okay, but basically it's going to be down to if I can get Dimension Shift to pop with enough stuff on the board, I'll be a-okay. If not, then I die. But it looks like we're solid for now. Ah, the command. I care not that you exist, command. Look, it's a thief. It's a thief in the night. I didn't know he was an officer. Oh, let me see. He is. Oh, that's neat. Alright, well, we win. No sense beating around the bush on that one. Alright, so. 4 and 4 sounds good. So we'll just do this to draw some cards. Okay. This makes it cheaper, so. Ooh. Fine. Okay. Dimension Shift. Okay. And now, we've got plenty of this. And this is why we do it in that order. And we play the more expensive one. And it's our turn again. There we go! Nice and easy. And we got our 3 evolves out of the way. That's our mission squared away. So while we're doing this here, I have to win a private match against a... or I have to win a private match. So if anybody in chat would like to play me, hopefully enough times that I can win a private match. So I tell you what, give me a real game to start us. The first one, make it a real game. The second one, if I lose the first one, give me that free win. So you can be like, alright, you won, like, the first one you can be completely confident you won for real, we're both trying. The second game will go, I just want to get the mission out of the way. But, if you want to do 2 games. If you don't want to do 2 games, then just play the one for real, because don't want to make you waste your time. Alright, so we're in a bit of a pickle. We've got nothing early, which is okay against Dragon. Problem is, I don't have any of the spells that I like to ramp to. So, let's see what we got on 2. Usually ramp. Yep, that's what I thought. I don't think this is going to go too well, but we can try. I've got 1 D-shift, which is awesome. And other than that, we're just going to try and draw cards. Next turn, we can Golem Assault if we have to. Otherwise, we'll probably just Insight. Man. Okay, good to hear, Romeo. Oh, no. No, no, no. That has gotta die. I can't kill it. Oh my golly. I legitimately can't kill that card. That's so bad. Alright. That's better. We're not letting that live, ever. There is 0 worlds where I let that thing live and him wreck me. With freaking Altered Fate into... Oh, you accidentally died. That's unpleasant. Oh no, it totally is that deck too. Alright. So... Well, Magic Missile is face. I hate to give him more mana, but I really would like to start ramping what's in my hand. And I think this is the best way. So, since everything's now double laddered. Oh, no, sorry, I should be more clear. Dark, we're not playing ladder. We're just playing some unranked stuff. My missions today were just to evolve stuff and play in private, so, or win a private, rather. So, okay, that's fine. Oh, that's fine for me. I'll remove that probably with an Embrace. The reason I want to use the Embrace is that I'm going to full Golem Assault, and when I full Golem Assault, it will make it a lot easier for me. Okay. So this costs 3, that costs 5, so that's pretty much useless. So we're going to full Golem Assault, which is fine that we're full on cards, because right now we're just doing that. Now, the big thing that I want to do is play down Conjure Golems just to accelerate, because if I get one turn with a Conjure Golem and 2 of the Chimeras in play, I might be able to make something work. That's not good. Alright, I have one more Fiery Embrace, which will get rid of another card. Good, good for me. This costs 4, so that I can't do. Not sure what I can play right now. Alright, so we're going to have to just snipe him. I want to play down a Conjured Golem. So, a Guardian. Yeah, apologies, Dark. Didn't mean to set you apart. Are 2 a good idea? Yes. But not, I think, 3. So, the third one... let's see. If I keep it at this, and even if they get removed, then I'll have 8 power to hit him with. If these stay, I might have lethal. Is it better to risk the third one? Because if I do the next one now, it means I can pop off next turn, but I do not have all the cards that I want. So I think I'd rather just wait the turn and let it go. Because I can do a bit of surprise damage, but not as much as I'd like. I'm still wavering over whether I should have or not played that extra one. I think it might have been actually even a better idea. I know this is a discard dragon, but so far I've got a pretty healthy lead. That's fine. Evoing it still doesn't bother me that much. Hello, Noob man. I have no doubt of that. Okay, so we're probably going to have to start using resources, unfortunately. But, oh well. Okay. Okay. Let's see. 2 means I have 6. Fiery Embrace makes 2 spells, makes this cost 5. At 5, this costs 0. Let's see. If I play this, I'll have cost... Let's see, I'll have 6, 4 points, and this will be 1 spell, 2 spells, 3 spells, makes it cost 4. So it should be A-okay to start. Let's see. So we want to be very careful and kaleidoscopic glow this. Okay, what do we get? It's good. Okay, then we want to Fiery Embrace this. Then we want to Conjure Guardian. We'll play down both the Chimeras. And then we'll Dimension Shift. Okay. Now, we can't kill him, but the reason I did that is it's a lot of damage and it's real hard to ignore. Well, sure. Alright, good to hear, Dark. At least you're coming up on it, right? Alright, so we're pretty much burnt. If we don't win on this, then we lose. But the good news is it's relatively hard to remove all of this. Relatively. I know of one card that would do it, but unfortunately we can't really play around that and potentially win, because I didn't want to wait any longer. Draconic Fervor doesn't bother me a bit. Okay, so there's one card that would do this, which is, I think, just destroy all creatures, discard your hand. If he does that, he'll draw 7 more cards, which means we might have Mill Condition as a win, but I don't really want to risk that. So, we just gotta hope. Alright, we did it! Romeo, if you would please jump in, and we will play a private match.
I've prevailed again.
I'd like at least a vacation. Yeah, gives you more time for Shadowverse. I mean, look at it. 25th is Christmas, which is awesome, and I think 27th is Chronogenesis, which is kind of the greatest. Alright, I think you got this. I did not draw the hand that I wanted, so that's unfortunate. Wow, I like your card back. That's pretty sweet. My compliments to you about that. I have a pretty bad hand, but at least I can hope to draw some stuff. Oh, Urias, my boy. I hate you. Alright. Let's do this. Alright, interesting. We've got a couple of plays for next turn, which will be fun. Not as many as I'd like. That's what I was waiting for. No, sir. You take your time. Alright. Whew. You gotta be careful. Alright. So, this one. Then we draw. Perfect. Alright. So, just gotta be careful not to take too many hits. Ooh, Soul Dealer. Wow! It's gotta be Vengeance, right? What does this do? I don't even know. He's an 8/6. Oh, wow. That's some potent nonsense, that is. Alright, let's see what we got here. So we're gonna play down this. Evo it. Yep. I did things in my own time. That is okay. Alright, now. Cool. Checking this. So this does. Excellent. We start off with that. Okay. Then we'll hit that. And then we will check this off. Alright. So, we are actually pretty well off, although I think I will have to do this the aggro version. I think it's quite clear what I'm playing now, but the problem is I may have to do this full aggro, which is not my favorite. Alright, so that's 6 to my face. That's unfortunate for me. This world is mine, not yours. Alright, let's see. That's actually extremely tempting, but I think I want to go with this play, because it will be... Yeah, that's fine enough for now anyway. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's see. Is there anything else that we really need to do here? No, not over much. So, go for this play. Okay. So, I'm probably going to lose this. I think there's too much tempo on the side of Bloodcraft for me to be able to get out of it. However, I may be able to win just with a stomp of minions. Okay, that gets you back in Vengeance. Ooh, nicely done. My compliments to you. And my lack of, Storm. Both my lack of Storm and my lack of Ward makes this extremely difficult for me. Well done, well done. Alright, let's see what we got. So, we're definitely in a pickle. But I think this is still the way to go. 2, 2, and 2 makes 6. Sorry I'm not explaining, but I would later. So 2 for the Owl, Evo. 2 for Golem. 2 to play the summoned Golem. That's me played 1 spell and charged up 3 times, which gives me 1 more point left, which is probably going to be this. So let's get going. Does that remove this? No. So an Evo point must be had if I don't do that, or I can use that and the Evo point. Let's go for it. It's a bit of a risk, but I'm willing to take it. So, here we go. Good.
It won't be long now.
Whew. We're going to start running out of time. Better be careful. Alright, so now, this here, this, oh, yep, there it is. Alright, so I bet you can get through it, but that's the best I got. There's no heal in this deck, so I just gotta basically press for it. I'm guessing that's the end. That's okay, though. Don't think there's too much more I could have done. Oh, Caraboss! You are a fine man, my boy. Diabolic Drain. Well done! That sets me down too far to be able to get it. Well done.
Unbelievable.
So. Yep. I don't think there's a single thing I can do about that. So. Is there anything else I can do? I don't think so. Nope. Nope, that's it. I don't know. I think that was a pretty honorable game. I think I did pretty well for the deck, especially not getting some cards that
Oh,
he...
man.
What?
You beat
But why? You won that. You know you did. Well, thank you for my rupees. You won that. Don't worry. I definitely know that. But I just want to ask you, so first off, if you have any, I guess, critiques on my play, if you can think of anything I could have done to save a couple of life points, because it was really quite down to the wire, and my opinion is that I was about the best I could have played that match. I don't really feel like I made any severe misplays, but if you have any points, I'd love to hear them. Yeah. This is a bad hand, by the way. We're just gonna have to snipe something, but yeah, no, I actually had a lot of fun with that. I think that that's an unfavorable matchup from my side, but potentially I just don't know the matchups that well. So, I'm still learning. We're gonna snipe face here because I need better cards. Okay. I may not have time to Golem Assault full, but if I don't, I can always play it short. Let's see. Magic Missile face. Okay, that's good for me. Let's see. Anyone in, oh, Dark, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's see. I hope you feel better. That's all I can really say. Let's see. Yeah, no, Romeo, I absolutely understand, and I completely agree with you. And honestly, I don't have a problem with that. Like, having bad matchups, absolutely fine. We're going to snipe face, I think. No, I got a lot of mana to waste, so I guess we do nothing. So, let's see. Yeah. Trust me, actually, I'm quite proud of the progress I made. Like, you won, no doubt about it. And you won, and you played very well. I feel that I played well enough with the deck, and I'm quite happy with that, to be honest. So, here's we're going to Magic Owl. And, let's see. And then we're going to snipe off the 1/1 there, because we just want to triage just a little bit. And then we'll use the draw, because we should have drawn first. No, that had to be played in that order. Alright, this is actually very good in my opinion. So, first, Romeo, thank you very much for the game. I appreciate it. I appreciate your feedback. Honestly, I'm getting happy with my progress playing this deck. It's much better than I was. So, sure, you can hit me a couple of times, whatever. Let's see. So, I can't play this full and do anything. I'm actually going to do, play this for 2. Probably play each of those spells for 2. Because my hand's just so clogged up with stuff that I'm never going to get to play it the cheap way I want to. So, we're just going to erase that. Then we're going to play this for 2. And play this next one for 2. And that's fine, because right now I've got a fair number of combo cards in hand. All I gotta do is keep accelerating the mana costs. Flame Destroyer Chimera's 11. If I can cast that, if I can cast both dimension shifts, that's more than enough. That I don't like. That's a card that's gonna kill me. I'm gonna play the expensive Fiery Embrace, because next turn he or she will replay it. I'll play the expensive Chimera. So we will feign that we have nothing good. And unfortunately, we just got to deal with that card for now. My advice to this deck is to be extremely greedy when using it unless you absolutely know you'll lose. What I mean by that is... Alright, I'll have to wait. Okay. Right, yep, this one. Okay, so we're not high enough on spells, so we're having a problem. Right now, we're running out of win condition, which is real bad. He could just do that to my face, and that would still be adequate, because that one card is doing all his work. I hate cards like this, unfortunately. Yep. That's fine. We're gonna have to Wind Blast him, which is unfortunate, because I better draw a spell, otherwise I'm in big trouble. Yeah, I'm in big trouble. Well, I'm glad I accelerated, but my poor draw is gonna be the death of me. So, one here. One here. Okay. Now, here's the thing that's going to get tricky. I need to wait a couple of turns so I can Dimension Shift the second, because I've got 2 spells in hand, which decreases this cost by 2. That's enough if I get a couple of more spells to use. Come on. I think I got to run for it this turn. That's not it. I think that draw killed me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that draw killed me. Because assuming that he has nothing else that can deal damage, yeah. Hold on. So if you have 2 play points left and you have a dates? Fate's Hand. Oh, that is a 2 and a magic missile, then play the missile first. Yeah. Yep, nope, trust me, I got you on that one. Alright, we're going to make a really risky play. And unfortunately, I've got no other choice. Because if I draw a... No. I'm out of luck either way. So, I can either keep both of these and potentially lose to the next thing that he plays, or I can try and play out my combo right now. I think I just kind of lose. So... this is really close. I think I'm going to Fiery Embrace and wait. I really think that's the play. I know it gets me in lethal territory for so many things, but I just don't think there's any other play. I think there's nothing else I can do, because this would have shut down my lethal. Dragon's Nest is fine. Dragon's Nest is fine. Ouroboros. This is not lethal. Good. Alright, draw me well. Draw me well. Commence experiment is good enough. Okay. We're going to play down the Flame Destroyer. Play down the Dimension Shift. I need one more top deck to make this complete. If I top deck well, I win. Otherwise, I lose. There is no other way. Ah, I'm so mad!
It won't be long now.
No. Nope. I'm so mad. That was the one card that would kill me. That's one of a very few select cards that it would kill me. And no, I'm pretty confident that I did this. No, if I just killed his card, even if he evoed, I'm pretty sure that would have been me dead. No. No, I'm confident that what I played was the right way. I just really feel like I got absolutely demolished on the draw. If I had drawn any better than what I had, I would have won that no problem. I'm also very confident in the way that I played that early one in freeing up my hand, because I think doing the full version of the Golem Assault would be bad too.
I guess you're looking for
No.
a fight.
If I drew anything I could play, which at that point was a lot of cards, no. I really want to draw that. Yeah. Alright. Let's see. So, I don't know. I think I'm still learning, but I think I'm getting a lot better. And better is good. Especially considering that this is more or less a budget deck. Ah, Romeo! A mega low. Let's see. Really? You hate shift, huh? That's a sad thing for me to hear, considering that I love it. Is there a reason? Do you just not like combo decks? Do you think they're not interactive enough, or what you thinking? Give me the insight on why you would dislike this beautiful deck I have here. I mean, hey, I'm super happy because I got a budget deck and it's performing what I would call admirably. We're gonna bolt them in the face because, yeah, I think I'm gonna bolt them in the face because I feel pressure coming down on me, coming down on you. Let's see. Hopefully I can just... Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'm gonna ping your face. You cost 3, so I don't care. Actually, I'm going to commence experiment and kaleidoscopic glow, I think. Because I don't see a lot of low drop coming. There we go. Not the best, but good enough. Alright, cool. So, let's see. Gonna be an Evo on the Owl? No. My hand is way too bad for that. So I'm going to play down Concentrate and then the Earth Essence to try and squeeze out value from the Golem Assault. Actually, I think I'll just Insight Concentrate instead. What do you do? No, I wish to know what you do. Oh, nothing. I don't care. Alright, so, Insight first. Yeah, unfortunately we run into that problem of having too many cards, so I'll have to Magic Missile and play down this instead, because Concentrate would overdraw me, and I want to avoid that when possible. So, ping face. Yep, so that's fine. Let's see, I don't mind combo, I just hate shift becomes it comes out. There's almost no way to stop it, and my experience my opponents having potentially 4 turns is quite a feels bad play, but yeah, play what you want. Play this game, so no. No. There's no reason to say, you know, well, my opinion doesn't matter, so whatever. Just very much, I completely understand what you're saying. Here's the reason why I will defend it. I defend it only because I think that it's kind of a fair unfair. Yes, you have to assemble all of those cards. It has the RNG effects to make that happen. So this is probably me dead, but I'll give it a shot.
You're done for.
Okay. There's a 3/4, which I understand, but I think the 3/4 is way less dangerous than the 2/2s. So we're gonna go Wind Blast. I think I'll just eliminate one of these. Okay.
I've said my last prayer.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to get through this, so let's just draw. Okay. And we'll keep it. Oh well. So, yeah, let me explain more thoroughly what I mean. I mean that I think the deck is fair only because, one, they nerfed Dimension Shift, which they absolutely should have. The second thing is, I think that because it requires a fairly variable setup of a couple of minions that stick and being very much ramped, I don't think there's a lot of combos other than that that will really give you, I don't know, the sort of output of damage, but that just makes it a really good, what's it called? Card. Like, very good combo. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Oh well. So. You've got 5 on the board, which means if you heal at all, I will die. So, let's not go for the if you heal, I die plan, because I feel like that sucks. So, Angelic Snipe, Wind Blast. Angelic Snipe face, Wind Blast is 3 mana. Then I could play a Golem Assault and a Golem. I like that plan. Is there a better plan? 1, 3, that's all that will ever be. I could play 1, this one for more. Yeah, I think the evo point is worth using right now. So, now the only thing to know is that I'm going to play 2 spells here. So this will do 4 total damage. So I might look crazy, but I'm hitting the face with this. Then we're playing down the 2 version of this. And we play this. Then we play this. Then we keep that. We're going to evo this and get that off the board. Yeah, I see my timer. All right. Woo! So, I guess more of the important thing is that the emotional aspect for me is I love the idea of being a mage and just slinging spell after spell after spell. The problem is Dimension Shift is pretty much the only thing that I find where you have enough time to do that. Because most of the other decks, you just die too fast. Like, I play Earthright, but even that doesn't seem that great. Let's see. Alright, so we go first for Fate's Hand. Okay, I'm actually going to play out the... I'm going to play out the Concentrate instead of the Golem Assault, I think. Or is it okay for me to mill a card for this? Maybe it's okay for me to mill a card because it will give me cheaper stuff. Maybe it is. Because that makes 5. She'd be at 14. 14 is 2 turns on that, which isn't going to happen. So, if I live through next turn, then I might have something going with this. So we'll mill a card, but I think that's okay. Because I have many Guardians to take care of me, and I'll play down the 3 Guardians, which will reduce this by 3. So it'll be 6 mana. That's not enough to make that playable, but I think that's good enough to hold the field. Yeah, that's fine. I do not care. That's fine. I don't care. I'm gonna trade with your 4/4 and play out a bunch of 3/3s. That's alright. So, play out the first one. Is it better for me to play out the 6 cost this? No. No. It's better to just play out Guardians. Alright. So, let's see. Woo, let's see. The problem is shift. Oh, thank you. I love having the talk back, because I'd love to have my views challenged, because otherwise I will never learn. So thank you, first off. The problem with shift is that it limits the design side games can put in their cards. You're absolutely right. As you should know, this deck absolutely destroys control, and Cygame's trying to push control in the game. Unfortunately, rotation is free of shift forever, and control may have a chance to flourish in this game for the first time. However, I'm worried about unlimited, which may be my main format. You're absolutely right, and I completely understand. The only the only solution I can say is they can try and delete it, but I think that's a really bad idea. All right, what do we got? So this is definitely just our lethal turn, because we go, this subtracts 3 from all damage and is immune to damage. So we're going to smash in probably an Evoed Owl, and then play down what? This costs 4 after that, so I'll have spent 2, makes 7. 7 makes this and this feasible. And if I do that, that's 3, 6, 9 this turn, and then next turn 3, 6, 9, which is definitely lethal. So I think I'm overthinking it, but we'll just go with the very simple play. Okay. Yep, let me finish up this and let me read your comments, because I think you're very correct. Oh, yep, you have. Okay. So, let me read through here. So, to Romeo first. You're absolutely right that D-Shift makes certain cards impossible to coincide with them. Now, the only thing I can say is if you make certain spells cost enough mana, I'll keep playing as we're doing this, but if you make certain spells cost enough mana, then even with D-Shift, they're not really playable. Let's see. As more powerful spells come out, then Shift gets stronger and stronger. Yes, because giving yourself an entire turn is incredibly valuable. There's no doubt about that. The only problem that I have is I think that was always going to happen with... Like, this isn't a reason not to hate D-Shift, it's a reason to say it's kind of inevitable. Is that as Unlimited gets bigger and bigger, there are going to be broken cards. There's no possible other way. So, it's... the reason I guess I'm less afraid of it is that it beats out Control. Yes, it also is probably incredibly weak to aggro. Because of that, it's an anti-control deck. It's an anti-control control deck. And to me, that means that it's really only ever going to be that. So, I feel like if you're saying that it makes certain cards really broken, yes, and it gets more powerful. It also means that Runecraft can only have a certain level of defense against super aggro. But I'm pretty much okay with that, because, well, it's not really supposed to be that much. Let's see. I can only see Shift either getting restricted or one of the devs outright banning it, since the head dev says, yeah. I'm super okay with the idea of, of them banning it in formats. That's fine. The card's incredibly powerful. There's no doubt. There's a zero doubt in my mind that that can happen, and I have no problem with it. I guess my thing is that I'm okay with it existing the same way that I guess power creep makes most cards existing. Let me give you the reference to Hearthstone. Hearthstone has a card called Dr. Boom. Dr. Boom was the original 7 mana win the game kind of card. And because it existed, people were all up in arms. And for pretty good reason. The card was so powerful that it made every other 7-drop, which at the time there really weren't many options, completely arbitrary. And having it in your deck made your deck so much better. We're going to draw a card, because I think we need to. Come on. Let's see. That's good to see. Now, Dr. Boom moved into the general non-standard format, the wild format. The only thing I can say on that regard is, well, it's really just okay. It's good, but it's not really that good. It's just kind of a card. Yeah, this kind of sucks. Alright, well, we'll just get rid of it. Okay. I'd rather not play more spells unless I draw something, so we're going to wait. But I completely see your point. D-Shift existing does limit design space. And the only thing I can say is I'm not sorry that the card is printed, because it's such a fun card to use, and its combo is fun. But Yeah, we're not going to win against this. Sorry. Yeah, nope. There's nothing I can do about that. So, oh well. No. We're going to go commence experiment. Kaleidoscopic glow. Yep, we didn't get anything. Oh well. Well, we lost. No, Voldemort, we don't have to believe. We know the truth. We're card game players. We know. Yep. You are much better off trying to kill me in 2 turns. You're absolutely right.
This love.
Come on. Yep. There it is. There it is. That's what we were waiting for. Well done. Let's draw some cards. That should be fun. That's 8. That's not enough. And I can't deal damage with anything else, so that looks like death. Now, let's see. Let me counteract you with the Beauty and the Beast combo. Okay? So, let me
I'm through.
give you a comparison to that was a combo that I never had any chance. 0 chance. Like, I had to have exactly, like, 1 card in my deck to counteract it. So, saying that the D-Shift deck exists is kind of like saying, well, you have to play a certain style against it. I guess I'm having trouble because it's saying it's an ultimate control deck is awesome. And that's kind of fine, because control decks are made to control the game, and if they get beaten by aggro decks, then it has its set. It's beaten by aggro and defeats control, and that's what it does. I feel like that's kind of fine. Like, mid-range decks are made to beat aggro decks while trying to be fast enough to beat control, and anything that they do is a straddle between the two. No, Voldemort, the heart of the cards doesn't exist. The heart? The heart does not exist. The bladder definitely exists. Shift is a combo deck. Yeah. But, Romeo, you're missing my point on that. It is a combo deck, yes. But I'm saying it's a control deck. You can have both. And what I'm saying is, it's a counter to control decks. Because the longer the game goes on, the longer you go on. And you're, like, look at the cards that I have. These are control cards. There's no way around that. Let's see, do I want to level any of these up? I kind of do. To get ready for Fort, but I guess I'll play nothing for now. Now, yes, the bladder of the cards. Now, the reason why I'm fighting for it, though, is that it's a combo control deck. I know it's got a combo, that's absolutely what it is. At the same time, I think it's really vital to realize that it has its own place, which is just, it was always going to be a counter to control decks. Because if you play a super slow strategy, then D-Shift will be able to accelerate past you if you're not careful. I'm okay with that, because it's a deck that gets beaten by aggressive decks, defeated by control decks, you know, all that. Alright, that costs 6 mana, that's too much. That's unfortunate for me. So, let's draw a card. Man, I was really hoping Angelic Snipe would show. Okay, we're gonna drop this. I guess I'm gonna... I don't want to Golem Assault, even though I think I have to. Because if I Golem Assault evolve it now, I'm in a much better position. So, problem is, I would rather tank the damage now. Because next turn I could remove it with Fiery Embrace. Because I can just play and evolve this. Alright. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna try. This might be a little too control-based, but I think it's worth it. So we're gonna evolve Magic Owl next turn, and then play Fiery Embrace, which is a total of 5 mana. If I get a 1-cost spell, then that would be lovely, but... Okay, sure. Good. And he's going to leave the last two, so it grows a little bit.
Unbelievable.
I still don't necessarily need to Fiery Embrace. I'm going to, mind. I'm definitely going to. And the reason for that is that I want to get rid of... I suppose I had one extra mana, yeah. I want to get rid of both of these cards. Okay. Now, I know it removes my ability to Kaleidoscopic Glow it, but it gives me the ability to play Golem Assault full, which is really good for me. Unfortunately, I haven't drawn a few key cards, which is very bad. I will also prep the audience for, I think at about 10 o'clock, I will shift over. How much do you cost? Cost 3. Okay. Alright, we're gonna Golem Assault full, I think. Other options? Kill them both with a play and evolve Chimera. That's an option. I could play this and evolve it and use both this point and both this and the damage off of one of these, which is kind of okay. Other options, not really any. Alright, well, we're going to keep the Magic Owl because I believe in that evolve point being necessary. I could Golem Assault full, but that makes me in kind of a dangerous position if he chooses to evolve the Rahab, because otherwise I'll just evo something into it and that'll be fine. Other options? Not really any. We're going passive. We're going passive because if I don't get D-Shift in the next 2 cards, then I pretty much lose no matter what. So, them's the hope. Other than that, maybe he just waits on Rahab and lets him charge. That would be fun for me. I don't think that's what'll happen, though, because I think he knows an advantage when he sees it. Okay. Yes. I don't know what to tell you. I'm sitting here as well. Yeah, there we go. That's what I was afraid of. So, we gotta play and evolve. It's gonna be Chimera and Magic Owl, more than likely. Actually, no, it's just Chimera, because I don't want to deal with, yeah. Yeah, that's not good for me. Alright, that's 3 mana that I don't think I can spend, but I might have to in order to do anything. 3, 4, 0, 3. It's too much, but that's fine. Alright, let's see. So, this evolves to be 6 damage. If I draw into anything which can help me, that would be optimal. But, we're gonna pray. Alright, Magic Missile might be enough, because if I hit this with... No, I don't want to have him draw 3 cards, but unfortunately I think it's better to just take the hit in value and give me some time. So we're going to kill this, play, evolve this, and Magic Missile it. And that will give me enough damage. So of course we Magic Missile first, see what's on the other side. Okay, Insight's on the other side. No point. So, I could even just double hit this with my Chimeras, which is actually incredibly attractive. We're going to do that play. Okay. We're pretty much out of time. Okay. This isn't going to work, but that's fine. It's still big. Nice! We slid it under the gun. Alright. So, he can trade off and draw cards, but he doesn't start the turn with the cards, which is nice. Has to take time. So, hopefully, I don't die. I might. If I do, alright. I guess that's it. So, let's see. So, my hope is that I can play down Insight to draw a card, and maybe Kaleidoscopic Glow. Fine by me.
It won't be long now.
Just fine. That's fine. Because I know he's going to try and hit that. Yep, and then go face. It's my guess. Yep. I'm fine with that. What I'm not going to do is I'm not going to trade. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to play down some Conjure Golems. I'm going to play down this Magic Owl, and then I'm going to bounce my own Magic Owl. And then we will Angelic Snipe him in the face. And here's the reason why. Because right now, I'm protected. And if I get even a single one of those D-shifts off, then I will be well in hand. And right now, he can't kill off his own dude. Unlucky for me. Oh well. So, unlucky for me, but we'll have to make do. We're going to play and evolve this Magic Owl, and then slam it into this, and then hit him in the face. And I think that's all we can do. Is there any other options? I think no. It sets up what? 1, 2, 3. If I do that, then we've got, what? 6, 9. We've only got 9 damage on the board, so that's not going to do it. So we're going to play and evolve this. This is always going to happen. Because I want the other things to cost less. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to Wind Blast, because that means that this costs less. No, we're just going to play Magic Owl. There's no point in Wind Blasting. Then we're going to trade with this here. We're not going to give him the cards, because I think it'll be more worthwhile to set up the lethal and make him have to think. So now, we believe in the bladder of the cards. Because if his draws are as bad as mine were, then he can't get through that. At least not easily. Alright, now he's got to see about the cards. If he's anything with Storm, there's nothing we can do. There was no tactic I could have used. Yep, we probably lost. That's fine. I think that my play was acceptable. If any of the 4 damage things live, then we win. Let's see. I understand your point. Totally understand how you feel, right? Whenever I play... Yes. No, Romeo, you come... Absolutely, I can't blame you at all. It's the same way I feel when I play against Zoe in League of Legends. I completely understand that. I know if I play against... like, for example, when I play my control deck, right? I play the Dark Prince control deck that I have. It's not a good deck, and I frequently lose. Oh well, it happens. Like, there's definitely matchups where I'm sad.
There's no one else.
Woo! We did it. Alright, I completely understand you. It's nice to have a chance, but I'll compare it to Freeze Mage in Hearthstone. So let's just wait on this for a second. I'll compare it to Freeze Mage in Hearthstone. Freeze Mage versus Control Armor Warrior has a like 0.001% win rate against Control Warrior. And the reason being is that they can just outvalue them. That's what it used to be, at least. And other than that, there are just so many ways that Freeze Mage was kind of a jerk to all other decks. Because having one card that was essentially, I can't lose this turn, which is what Ice Block was, is very similar to D-Shift in that it managed to let you set up combos that were incredibly difficult. And it means that hard control decks have that. With aggro decks, the hope is basically just that you will kill them before any of their cards matter, which honestly, you should always be unfavored, a hard control deck versus an aggro deck, because the aggro just has to play easy cards, but if the control deck has the counter cards, they can't win. I completely understand. I think that you have a completely valid point. Like, I think that restricting D-Shift in certain formats or what have you will be completely viable. Having it in the short term was fun, but it's I think I'm less averse to it, mostly because I feel like it has its place.